Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more of the Misfits. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Alright, in the last episode, they buried a dead body. Well, two dead bodies. Old boy who was the... I don't know, I can't think of his freaking name. Not his name, but his position. I don't want to say camp counselor. That's not even close. Probation officer. So they buried the probation officer, and the other guy who was on probation with them doing the community service was buried as well. And now they have, I'm guessing the other probation officer, who was the other guy's partner, or possibly love interest. I don't know for sure, partner and love interest, looking for the missing people. I don't know if they're being watched. Maybe because it just seemed like they're being watched because like that angle from the woods. And of course it's a murder, so it's one of those things that's going to loom over them, I feel like, throughout the series. Or maybe by the end of the season, that it's going to catch up to them. It has to. I mean, unless you just always murder people and you just know how to get rid of all the evidence, something's going to catch up to them. They still have to come for community service to make things look normal and all that jazz. I mean, they have these powers. I mean, old girl she can read minds to kind of like know where things are at when they learn how to control power. So that's going to help them in their abilities, kind of somewhat keep them one step ahead in a sense, but they have to learn how to control them. I don't know. I just don't know how things are going to work out. I'm really, really curious how things go. And when they kind of give like a shot of the city. So, as I said, that Storm is... I doubt they're the only ones that have abilities, so pretty sure there's other people going to run around with abilities. I just don't know how they're going to use theirs to help. If they're going to help the community, if they're going to stay selfish, or if it's going to be a blend between being selfish and helping the community. It's probably going to be that. Then maybe gradually going towards good, or just always being more of a... I don't know if you call it like a Jessica Jones type situation. You know, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones. Yeah, I guess that's a good example, kind of, in a way. More street-level justice, maybe. They go down that direction, the vigilante type stuff. Or maybe not. We'll see. And old boy hasn't been given his powers yet, so we don't really know what he has. The real talky one. He's kind of funny, but annoying. But it was a really good first episode. I enjoyed everything. Look forward to seeing what happens and them explaining more of the powers, see if their powers like grow and all that jazz. So let's just go and jump into it, and we'll talk about it more at the old end. I thought it was the same Tom Green as the comedian, is it? I doubt it. Yeah.
Hey, nude guy. You're naked.
Good. Oh, you take a picture. We're gonna just spread his legs. How does he know?
You want to tell?
What, he's cruising for rough trade? They love that shit.
Oh, a little light homophobia. Go for it.
Oh, it could be a rapist. There's loads of him round here.
Maybe he's a werewolf.
Twat.
That makes sense. Why don't you just lay that naked?
You turn into a werewolf, you kill someone, and you wake up somewhere naked. Like a zoo.
He's not.
You know, the crazy stuff going on.
Help out, talk to them, make sure everyone's having a good
Had an
time.
iPod shuffle too.
Move.
Actually, I still have it. It just doesn't work anymore. Those things corrupt like crazy.
Perhaps you'd like to dance with someone?
You've got to be shitting me.
No, are you
You
sure
got
I'm
horny.
not shitting you? Come on.
Sweet cherry lips. I'd give my life to spend the night between your dusty thighs.
Okay, let's find you a chair. You go and help make tea. Just keep out the way.
The 1930s Riz.
They're so... They're old. You know?
Nice say, but
So what did you do?
I sexually assaulted a 90-year-old woman.
That's funny. Such a lie. Pass me those sausage rolls. I think she wants to dance with you.
Oh, that's nice.
you cockblocker. Yeah, bro.
They know we killed our probation worker.
Is this a wind up? Is this you?
If I was trying to wind you up, I think I'd be a little bit more creative.
This was meant for all of us. They're talking about the probation worker.
Okay. Let's just say you're right. If they actually knew anything, they wouldn't be dicking around sticking notes on lockers. They would have gone to the police, and we'd all be banged up in prison getting gang raped in the shower. But this is somewhere I need to be.
Going back to flirt with that girl, where everything falls apart.
Please tell me you don't actually believe that.
Can you get my messages? I need to talk to you.
You're not moving. Doing it again. You're lying.
Right. How come I know he's got a massive cock? How would I know that if I hadn't seen him naked?
I don't know. Maybe you watched him taking a shower.
Oh, that sounds like the sort of thing I'm doing now. I'm watching men showering.
And he cried wolf too much. Made her leave every boyfriend. That's why she's so bitter. Okay, makes sense now.
What is that?
And also, he's a dingbat, and he's annoying.
Okay, so I'm a little bit freaked out.
And he's always getting in trouble. On top of ruining all her relationships.
What are you doing here?
I left my bag.
Oh? Left your bag, did you? Of course you did. You sure you didn't come back to see me?
I didn't know you'd be here.
Yeah, you're supposed to be there, dude. Whoa. That's great. Anyway, live long toast. Why am I saying this good? Goofy ass. I bet this is gonna transform all the way and he's gonna have no proof.
There is no easy way. Game over. You're screwed.
Okay. I thought he'd go transform.
All right.
You just think he's a dog?
I ain't getting you a gun.
Come on, you know someone, right? Just a little one, nothing too leery.
There's no way
I said,
I'm
big guy has
getting
a
a
better picture.
dickhead like you a gun.
You can get a gun off the internet.
Right, what if we just go around there tonight? We'll talk to him, we'll be mature and polite, yeah? And then we'll just tell him to fuck off.
What if he says no?
Last week, you know, the situation.
You trying to blackmail them?
We killed our probation worker.
Oh, dude.
I'm not being funny, but me and you buddying up, kicking ass. I'm just not feeling it. But hey, lovely thought. Cheers.
Some mates, don't know them.
These guys turning into a peeper.
Did that help? Put it down.
Yeah, like Tabasco. But you only got to be with anyone. So you could do your thing.
No, not for long.
Okay, so she was
Tried it out with a
party
couple of
last
guys
night.
just for a second. They're proper horny. One was quite fit actually.
A nudist freak. Oh, I got you now, baby. See anything you recognize?
What am I looking at?
Cock, anus, ball sack. So just take your crappy shit and go.
Oh, come on, kid.
That's your mum's.
Well, I'll buy her a new. Made me do this. You wouldn't listen. That psycho was out there again last night. Tell her, you sick bastard. Tell her.
He already told me.
He told you. So what the fuck?
Sleepwalk or
It
something?
started after that storm. It did something to me.
That's weird.
He was my best friend.
That's really weird.
If I ever see a Jack Russell, it brings back all these feelings. The next thing I know, I'm waking up naked.
It's true. And some men dress up in women's clothing.
Yeah, they're just sick perverts. He's dangerous.
I would never hurt your mum. I love her.
You really know how to ruffle feathers, man.
I got your address from the community center.
That's not creepy.
I just thought you might want your phone back. I'll see you around.
Are you okay? I'm guessing you'd have had some pretty amazing sex.
Dang, I thought it was gonna be a kiss.
Really?
Love you so much, can't count all the ways I die for your girl and all they can say.
My friend's not here, is she?
They never get tired of putting me down, and I never know when I come around.
Hey, dude, they put the camera on his face like twice. Like, come on.
What is wrong with my cum face?
See the guy's vinegar strokes?
It's really bad.
Well, I'll work on it.
I'm coming!
Oh, no. Is that part of his powers?
I just wanted to be young again.
You complain about my cum face. You should see yours, love. Trust me, it's a shocker.
We have to talk about this through the door.
Exactly how old are you?
82.
Bro, you
83 next month.
Shut up and appreciate it.
I didn't mean for this to happen. Felt so good to be young again, and I liked you.
Well,
Where are my
you already
boxer
damaged.
shorts?
Oh, come on, don't go.
I'm not waiting around for Granny Fuck Me to make another appearance.
No, don't hurt our feelings like that, dude. I was talking about the sex scene being too long.
This is the 5th time you've broken your curfew. What's the problem? You can't go out anytime you want.
It's my friend's birthday. What's I supposed to do?
Is that a joke?
Do you see me laughing?
I'm arresting you for breaching the terms of your ASBO.
Oh, you're not serious.
Oh,
Well,
what
they
is
said
so
so was so long.
bad?
Because
I
it's
need
funny.
your loving, you
And they show the
sexy
powers.
wink.
Shit, let go of me!
Let's do it on the desk.
Oh, get off me!
I'm so hard for you.
Oh,
That's
no,
why
this-
I'm
her powers are so
secure
dangerous, it's
pleasure.
crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Get off! Get off me, you pervert!
Is this junk out?
I have no idea why that's out.
God bless him.
You okay? I'll sort all of this out for you. You want to make a complaint? I'll back you. I'll give you my mobile number. Nah, you're all right.
Yeah, no, it's like she's trying to use this situation to get more information out of her own.
That old woman? No,
my
that is
God.
wrong.
Just tell about the
enjoy
storm.
Shut up, you
He's genuinely curious.
Enjoyed it.
He's like,
Are you
yeah.
into that?
No!
The guy's
She
like, no
didn't
joke.
look like that when we started, okay? Do you remember that bird Ruth from Tuesday?
God's sake! Oh.
Nathan.
Nathan, wait, look, I didn't mean to tell him, it just came out.
Oh, well, great job. Nice one.
You fucker!
Dang. I think it's reasonable to ask somebody like to stay out of their head. Like, you just. One place you should be to find like privacy and solace for your own freaking head. I think he's the only one that wasn't really judgmental. He just seemed like genuinely curious if he had a good time. And he's the one he pushes away.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Baby, I've done all I could. It's up to you. You'll be home.
There's some growth.
You'll be home soon.
He at least came to see her. And
But it doesn't change how I feel about you. I'm so sorry I hit you.
I punched the guy you live with.
Where are you living?
Oh, I got a flat with some friends, flatmates.
If you try to get on with Jeremy, I mean, really try, well, maybe you could move back in.
Well, I've got my flat. It's better for all of us.
Come round for your tea sometimes?
Yeah. Put down.
It really grew, man.
I told you there'd be other people who got messed up by the storm and you didn't even believe me.
They come after us.
What are you talking about?
The other people who got caught up in the storm.
Why would they come after us?
Because that's what people do.
Yeah, well, if they do, we'll just tell them it was all your fault.
You want to make sure the message is completely clear now.
Holy shit.
Is it her just to kind of like push their buttons to make them break? All right, so yeah, no more next time. I wonder if he's trying to learn his abilities in the next episode. That's what his goofy self. And they still haven't revealed what his is. I wonder if he's gonna be going to those situations where what's his kind of like Jack in Incredibles, where he has like, I don't know, like multiple abilities or something crazy in the end, or he could end up like that. I forgot what that Disney movie is, where everybody in the family had abilities and the kid had no abilities, and then the whole message is being like happy with who you are because there's something beyond. You don't have to be special to be special or something like that was the messaging. I can't remember what the movie was called, but it was before they made that high school superhero movie. But it was about a family and they had powers and he was the one person who did it. And I was like, I don't like this message because if everybody has superpowers in my family and I got nothing, and they're like, you don't have to be special to be special was like the message my family tried to give me. I'm like, if y'all don't make me some type of mech suit or something, I'm gonna lose it. You guys get to shoot lasers and I gotta sit here and look stupid? No, make me something. Make me Iron Man or something. Forget this dude. Oh no. That was crazy. This is out of control. So I wonder if he's gonna be one of those situations where he's gonna just get like this, I don't know, one of the best powers or nothing at all, which would just suck. Like, that was kind of sad when she said she was scared that she was changing back and he left. I was like, this messed up, man. God bless him. And he expects so much out of people, but I think when something big like that comes your way, you're watching it, you know? But I think a lot of people might react the same, I guess, especially if they don't know what's going on. But with him being exposed to so much weird stuff, like his mom's boyfriend turned into like a dog or whatever he was supposed to be out there, and them all getting hit by the lightning and the storm and getting abilities, it seemed like that won't be so far out of the norm for him. And I guess like sleeping with somebody and while you're having sex, them transitioning to a completely different person, that can be so traumatic and crazy. But the fear, like you still know that person. Their fear of shifting back, that terror, I don't know, I wouldn't run out the door. I couldn't leave somebody in a moment like that. I just couldn't do it. That just seems callous. And even when she was walking up on him and he ran off, like, I couldn't do it. Maybe because like he's in this moment where he's panicking and all of that stuff. Like he's panicking, and most people assume they have more time. I shouldn't even say people assume they have more time. Time isn't a factor for a lot of people. They're not thinking that this person could die tomorrow. They're not thinking about that type of stuff, you know? They're just thinking about the thing that's happening in the moment. So he's just thinking about this thing that happened to me is very weird. I don't want to deal with this right now. Not expecting this woman to pass away. Not thinking about how she feels, because he could barely think about how his mom might feel in that situation, and she had to break it down to him. So I don't know why I expected so much out of a person who can't even think about how his mom might feel, that he's destroying all these relationships and that she's getting older and he can't give her the same type of love that a partner can as a son. He can't put those things together, but he enjoys the company of a partner and having girlfriends, all this type of stuff, and he can't understand why his mom will want the same thing. It's just, I don't know, I shouldn't expect that much out of him. I'm glad he had some growth as a person. I can't remember his name, but the one who's on the screen right now, I'm assuming he's going to end up making a connection with old boy who can turn invisible, because he seems like he's less judgmental of whatever's going on, but that could just because he just is more curious than judgmental. He could be judgmental because also I don't really know what path he's going down, because he's turned to a bit of a pervert with invisibility, you know, like he's spying on them inside the locker room, and he's chatting with this girl, and he's actually like picture. I'm like, I don't know if this guy's going down like this villain arc. I don't know what's going on with him. He's still throwing me off, but it could be just that villain vibe I have, but I could be wrong. But he's throwing me off big time. It's also that he's been a bit of a skeevy pervert, so I just don't know. But all the guys in here are kind of horny, so I think if any of them had invisibility, they'll be kind of doing the same thing. I don't know. Because you can excuse her reading people's minds because she doesn't have full control over it yet, so it kind of accidentally happens. It's kind of like if somebody's talking really loud, it's not your fault that you overhear some personal stuff they say, so you can excuse what she's doing. You can't excuse what he's doing. And I know at the moment, I think maybe he's kind of feeling invisible because old boy kind of crapped on him by saying he don't want to be, he's the last person he wants to be with, so he went and wanted some solitude and sat in the locker room, And maybe that's why he kind of shifted into invisibility at that moment, because he's feeling invisible and feeling rejected at the moment, and that's kind of what triggers it. I could be wrong, but he could have chosen to leave the locker room while they were getting naked. And then he walked up on him and was like doing the sniffing thing and stuff. It's just something bizarre about him, and I don't know exactly what he's doing. Then old girl, she needs to rogue it up, dude. It's just, her powers are so dangerous, dude. Put on a sweater, put on some gloves, rogue it up. You're playing games with your life. And it's crazy, that lady, she was shocked when she walked in, and she's like, fill out a report and do all this stuff and yada, yada, yada. And if you want me, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, it seemed like you just, like, the way she approaches, you could tell it was more of a manipulation thing. She doesn't care about them. She cares about getting down to what happened. Like, she feels like she knows they did something. And she felt like that was her way in to talking to one of them to get to the bottom of it. Which, even if you think they may have did something, you don't know if it was one of them and they're being manipulated by one of them to keep the secret of what one of them did, whatever it is. And if you're a probation officer, I don't know, it's just crazy. At the end of the day, you're supposed to protect and serve and yada, yada, yada. It doesn't matter what she wants. You need to turn that guy in if that was the case. You know, you don't know if that they have powers and stuff. The guy had his junk out and he was about to essay somebody. So it makes you question her character too. It's just crazy. It makes me question her. I get that she thinks her partner's missing, that guy's missing, but she still doesn't know if they are involved. For sure. She has an inkling, but she doesn't know for sure. They could be under the same threat of the person who actually did it, if it wasn't them. I don't know. So maybe more will reveal it, and maybe she has more information than I know so far. But I'm starting to question her integrity as well, because she's not going to report the officer that's about to assault somebody. And I get it. If the victim doesn't really want to like file a police report, it doesn't want to say anything, the chances of the case going through is it doesn't work out so well when a person doesn't want to speak about it. But you still let an officer, when you witness something as an officer, you still let that person go out on the streets, even though I said it wasn't his fault. It just makes me question her integrity, because she's like, if she would have said something like, well, I still have to fill out a case, I'm like, okay. But since she's like shrugged it off, I'm like, okay, is she sneaky too? All around, man, I enjoyed this. This was good stuff. I'm guessing maybe before we find out what's going on with his power. Even though he's doing this thing, I think this might be just like a teaser thing to make us think that we're going to discover something. And that took a lot of strength and growth for him to lie to his mom, so she don't have to worry about him being on the streets, pretending that he has somewhere to go, so she don't have to worry about him, and she can continue and actually live her life. Knowing that if he moves back in with her, even though he needs somewhere to go, all it's going to do is negatively impact her relationship with her partner. That took a lot of maturity. But yeah, folks, this is good stuff. All right, folks, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.